Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 24th video in my Mass Effect Andromeda series. We're here on Kadara, where we finished up last time. We actually fixed the vault here and did some secondary quests. Now, if we take a look at the map, you can see that we've got really, actually not that much stuff left to do here. We need to recover this forward beacon here. There's a few secondary missions along with that. But the main goal here is going to be trying to bring a new colony here to Kadara. So we're going to see if we can make that happen. Let's get to it.
So why did you come here?
Short answer? Never been before.
That's it?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, looks like we're heading past that house where there was just that one guy that drank the sulfur water. These cliffs are something else. Little camp of outcasts. You know, we may as well check what's going on here.
I think we're done.
So it's the collective that controls this area. Let's check the inside of this structure. Alright, they're all gone. Anything else here? Container. Any terminals or anything? No. That's it? There's gotta be something else with this because the map icon is still white. We're being shot at from over here. Maybe it's this guy will fix the site.
Got them all.
Maybe something on the roof? Well, there's a container. There we go, that did it. Let's just get back on our way then. Getting pretty close. In fact, looks almost like we need to almost take an immediate right, but we're gonna go get the drop point first.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Let's see.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
I believe this is the last one. Terminal. Synergy achieved. Nexus dispatch found presenting. 2. Pathfinder team from Jaran Tan, director of the Andromeda Initiative. Regarding Kadara, Habitat 4. I can't say I'm happy the Exiles found a planet in better shape than most we've seen. Tread carefully with Sloan. To say she's impulsive is an understatement. Synchronicity achieved. Kadara sensor coverage complete. Viability index updated. Alright. Let's get back in the Nomad. Take a look at the map. Okay, so it looks like we've got another... Okay, you know what? Let's go take care of this real quick, given that we're out here at what looks to be an endpoint of sorts. And this is that person that was wrongly exiled when she had actually already paid her protection fees. May as well go see if we can't get her back. Hopefully she's still alive. Remy Tamayo. Alright, let's see.
There it is. Last known location of this Johan guy. Hopefully Remy's inside. And alive.
And hasn't become one of the crazies out here.
Damn. Alright, there goes that Krogan. Oh, is there still another guy down there? There is. Sharpshooter, huh? There we go.
Alright. Let's find Remy.
Let's see if she's in here. Hopefully, oh, look, there's a cage.
Please, help me.
Are you alright?
They were going to eat me.
Oh,
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You're safe now. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm still stuck in the Badlands, even though I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
well, there we go. Saved Remy Tamayo from cannibals. Man, this place is a damn mess. Let's see what's... is there another room up above? Or balcony with some stuff, maybe? Huh. Wait, there's something there. Oh, nope. There we go. On the roof, anything? I was expecting some sort of loot up here, but it doesn't look like it. Alright. Back to the map. And my guess is there's going to be some sort of other quest that brings us out here, but for now we're done out here, so why don't we even just fast travel back there. Let's go to the meeting spot and see if we can't figure this stuff
Eyes
out for
peeled,
Reyes.
everyone.
Don't worry, I'm not blinking. If there's something to see, I'm gonna see it. You'll see.
Maybe look with your eyes, not your mouth, huh?
No one's here. Guess we're too late.
Let's look around. Maybe Zia left something behind.
Alright, let's see. Oh. Looks like a big old cable.
Think I found something. Looks like a wire.
Hey, Ryder. Something's hidden here.
Gotta be a way to get inside. Sam?
The lock is controlled remotely, perhaps by something nearby.
Yeah, something at the other end of this cable. Man, this thing is far away. Is it right? Okay, there it is.
Maybe this will get us inside.
Uh-oh. Heard growls. Yeah, looks like there's an eye rock over there. What do we got here?
Reyes, I found a data pad with what looks like a nav point.
Must be where Zia's hiding the cargo. Probably left that behind for the buyer.
Why not just tell the buyer directly?
Frequencies can be hacked. Dead drops are considered safer, especially for a big sale.
Did you find anything on your end?
The Salarian is a fence. No direct connection to the collective. My guess is Zia met him to find potential buyers. Let's follow up on those coordinates. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Let's avoid the eye rock, and let's see where are these coordinates. Okay, interesting, all the way up there. Just fast travel.
Stole the Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
What are the odds they'll surrender peacefully?
Less than 1%.
I'd say even less than that, given that I've already killed them.
A shuttle. Zia and her buyer could be inside.
Let's see. Oh. Wild Addy.
It's empty. What if this was all just some elaborate trick to get you here?
You mean there was never any cargo?
Bravo. I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
Zia.
You could never resist the big payout.
What can I say? I'm a greedy man.
That's why you don't have any friends. You're selfish.
Skip the small talk. Why'd you lure Reyes here?
He's been taking all the good jobs in Kadara. It's gotten more than my attention.
So what? The local smuggling union got together and decided to take me down?
Something like that.
Shit.
Move in.
Well, this clearly isn't going to work. Is that it? Well, viability's up 5%. We just finished helping out Reyes, it looks like. Now what? What, no conversation with Reyes? These are some weird ends to these quests. There's no follow-up conversation. When has that ever been the case? Anyway, let's see here. Okay, still need to find more bodies. Return to the Tempest. Okay. And travel to the Surveyor's last known location. Let's take a look at the map. Is it really just that's left? I mean, there's a couple of mining zones over here. That cave. Hidden cache. Plant sample. Memory trigger. Wow, there's really almost nothing left. You know what? Why don't we just finish this stuff off real quick? Because, hell, the amount of time it'll contribute to the video is almost nothing, especially for the mining zones. Because most of it's just travel. So, yeah, I think we can do this all now. I was expecting much more. I don't know why. Let's take care of it. Alright, here we go.
This area can be mined for resources. You can extract. Resources in this area are limited.
That's one mining zone down. So there's a weird bug here that I need to talk about real quick. Now, if you look at the map, you can see that these two mining zones are very close to each other. Now, this wouldn't be a problem in some cases, but there's definitely a big problem here. And that these mining zones overlap. So, what that means is that when you enter one, and let's say I enter this one and I'm driving along and suddenly I pop into this one and I pop out of the original one, but there's a little bit of time where I'm overlapping. Well, it registers that I've left this one, but okay, first it does not register that I've entered this one because it registers that I'm still in this one when I'm in that overlap. But as soon as I leave the overlap, it doesn't pick up the fact that I'm in this new mining zone. Instead, it basically just thinks, oh, you're out of the mining zone. So you have to come in from a different side and then, you know, look around there. And if you want to do the other one, again, you cannot go directly to it. You have to come from the outside to go in. So it's just a little conditional thing that they didn't really think about when they were putting the code together. Anyway, let's get the other one here. Alright, well, it's been about 20 minutes of me driving around in circles, and the last of that material is not showing up, and the bug is just really starting to get on my nerves. I'm not going to be able to finish that one for some reason. Again, I don't know why. So that one's just going to have to be as it is, and I'm going to continue on down the road here. In fact, I'll just fast travel over. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be in combat right now. I think there's a bug chasing me, so I'll fast travel when I can.
For resources, you can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Started the new mining interface just by fast traveling in. Oh, deleted that one.
Minerals have been depleted in this location.
Alright. With that, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and then the hidden cache up there.
We can't leave the outlaws to claim this tech.
Okay, not sure what tech they're talking about, but let's take the tech. And we're not letting them claim.
Here they come!
There we go. I knew there was one shooting me from that direction somewhere. Looks like it's an eye rock. I was expecting. What the heck? Well, got rid of the raiders. How did I not know that was a thing until just now? It was dodge. anything actually over here now that we've cleared this site? I think that's it. I mean, we got the loot from that little container right there. Was there even anything even on the map here? No. Alright, well, we saw this fight taking place multiple times. Guess it was about time we took part in it. Or at least I saw the fight multiple times. I probably cut it out of the video. Alright, keep on moving. There we go. Oh, looks like there's some remnant here. Two outcast raiders out there. Looks like we got, yeah, a couple remnant left. I think that's it. Now, there's definitely something it wanted me to scan over here. In a container. Oh, that's what it wanted me to scan, I'm sure. And another container. Alright, is that it? That's it. Okay, let's go ahead and hit up this area because we got the corpses, the bootleggers operation. Right. Okay, fast travel back here. Okay. I also want to check out that cave, but first let's get this memory trigger. There's two of them, one of which probably is inside of a building that'll show up when we actually get the colony down here. One of them is way up there. Alright, that's quite a view that we've got from up here.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Alright. Not bad, though. Got a great view out of it, at least. Okay. There's also, yeah, a body down there. Again, I think that this trigger is going to be, like, in a building that's not there yet. But we'll see. Along with that, we can always scan the body that's right down there and talk to the bootleggers about getting some beer for Kesh's birthday, whatever. I don't remember why we're celebrating Kesh specifically, but she's a fun character, so let's celebrate her. Huh. What do we have here?
Don't mind our friend here. He's, just tired. Needed a little nap is all. Be good as new.
I don't think I believe you. But at the same time, I can't scan anything. Let's see. Okay.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Guys, this isn't gonna work. This is just water now. Look. Okay? Not burning. Let's see. Beer run. And there's also a hidden cache next to it. Ah, I forgot that hidden cache up there.
Fresh batch. What'll it be?
Bottle of your hardest stuff.
This is for Superintendent Cash.
Make it 6.
Okay. Guess we just bought 6 bottles of really hard liquor. Let's see. Hidden cache. Looks like it's probably on top of this rock. Let's see. Uranium. Probably, there's got to be a way actually up here. If it's up here. It's not. It's back here. Alright, got a lot of crap out of that. Looks like I'm starting to get to level 6 items. Okay. Up next, memory trigger. Again, if it is there. It is! That actually surprises me a little bit.
Another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Alright, I'm gonna get this hidden cache up here, and then we'll head down to scan the last body. Okay, that was not easy. But we got it. Back to the Nomad, which is slowly slipping down the hill. Alright. Like I said, last of the corpses. There we go.
That should do it. We found all we can. Let's get back to Cineris.
Okay. Let's hit up this outpost down here. Alright, probably looking for some sort of chest here. But in the process, we're also going to have to kill some of these guys. Got a container. Anything else in here? Yep, another container. Anything on the roof? That's where we found the last large container. There it is. And there's a small one too. Beryllium. Alright. That probably did it. Let's take a look at the map. Yep, okay. Looks like we got a hidden cache and a mineral deposit down here.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Alright, here's the hidden cache. What the hell was I just hearing? Anyway, I know there's some creatures over that hill. Let's see though. Alright.
Minerals have been depleted in this location.
There goes that. And with that, let's head up this way towards this mining zone. And other than this one, which I hate the fact that that's not complete. Other than that one, this is the last one on the planet, so.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Probably should kill these guys if I'm going to be mining right here. Container, some stuff. Other than that, nothing else to see here. Back to mining. There we go.
Resources in this area are limited.
Okay. The cave. I think this is where we're supposed to find that, that mineral that Solarian was looking for at Tartarus. There we go. What's that? Iridium.
We're done.
Okay.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
This would be the perfect place to lie low.
Yeah. Except for the scorpion things.
Scorpion things? You mean the real core? I don't know how you see Scorpion there, but, sure. I'm thinking that the toxic gases they were talking about, either we haven't faced them yet, or...
that-
What's this? Or we cleared them up with the vault, but let's see. Whoever turned off the lights is an asshole. Nearly broke my toe. Nearly broke my toe searching for the generator. Octans.
A generator?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
What floodlights?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
those.
who put it here? The surveyor?
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
Looks like we got some uranium,
Try the other path?
obviously. I'm definitely going to need to take a look at my armor next time we get to one of those forward drop points, because I'm wearing level 3 armor and I keep picking up level 6. Also, I'd like to make some new armor as well. I've been collecting all those minerals, may as well use them, you know?
Another generator.
Can I turn it on or anything?
More lights. They lead to something.
Container with an comm link. Probably just some sort of junk.
Pretty.
Man. Huh. Okay, I want to go down here first.
You hear that?
Intruders.
Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
More of a jaunt. It's good to stretch the legs.
A sense of humor. In Kadara, that'll either get you far or dead. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Okay, I thought I came here... Here... I thought I came here for this. Is this here? Okay. Well, let's back up for a minute. We'll talk to the collective people here in just a second. The lighting in here is interesting.
Okay, this was the surveyor's last known location.
Ooh.
That him?
A surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
Better than being murdered.
Is it?
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
Either way, he's dead. Alright, we got titanium and a data pad. New entry. Found the perfect site to take a barite sample for Dirk. A little high up, but I got steady feet. Well, apparently not. Okay. Taking a look at the map again. Yeah. Well, there's also that little pocket down there. I want to check that out as well. I was assuming that the collective got him. I wouldn't think they would want people coming into their little cave. Especially to, like, start surveying for minerals, because that means miners then coming eventually. Oop. Wanted to check this out first. Oh, scannable. Or not. Looks like one of the typical Angaran things you can scan. Datapad. The damn generators are fixed again from links. Okay, lithium. And what looks like a hidden cache. But it's really just a small container. Okay. Weird. How could he have not seen this over here? Anyway. Take a look at the map. And... journal. Okay, counting bodies. We just need to turn that in. Collective base. I don't even know if we were really supposed to have this yet. Return to the Tempest and return to Dirk. So, this and then returning back to the to Kadara port is all we've got at the moment. At least in terms of Kadara-based missions. This is quite a base.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Crux.
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
I didn't come here to cause problems.
You just have interesting timing. Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
Someone impersonating the charlatan could do a lot of damage.
Only the representatives have access to such high-level information. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating the charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
Maybe I could help? I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel.
Alright. Human or Asari with a bunch of sulfur in their clothing. Unlock holding cells. I'm going to leave that alone. Oh. What'd I just do? Did I just screw something up? I don't know. I don't know. I think I just advanced the quest to this point. Okay. New recruits. Crux. New batch of recruits are headed your way. Put Octans on them. He did well with the last bunch. C. Okay. Let's check out these 5 suspects. More iridium. This cave is full of minerals.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, RD.
Let's leave those locked.
Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi.
Detecting higher than normal levels of sulfur in her clothing, sweat, and heart rate suggest high levels of stress.
Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
It appears the Collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
And how's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend opening the cage.
I wonder what they could do after a few generations, if they're gonna have like Audi house pets. Let's check in with these other ones before we go after Dorado. Man, okay, I can just scan them anyway.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
Okay.
And she's Asari, which fits our footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation.
Mysterious button? Gotta push that.
Please, I'd rather you not touch that.
Fine. Spoil sport. I do wonder what that does.
Sulfur levels are normal.
Okay.
Not our culprit, then. Didn't peg the Collective as gardeners.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari. Caution, this plant is highly noxious, Pathfinder.
Damn.
Okay.
I was hoping for Helia's version of tulips.
The Collective most likely uses it to make poison.
That reminds me, isn't there still a plant I have to collect? If I guess I can't back out of this map. We'll have to look at that in a minute. Scan the suspects. Solarian.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
Links in Dorado.
Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
You didn't shoot. That's all that matters.
You're awfully good-natured about people pointing guns at your face.
Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
Weeks? Seriously?
I'm one of the few people who know how to operate the water filters.
Ah, there you go.
I've been trying to train a backup, but most recruits can't stand the smell. Not many volunteers. I'd better get back to work. Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, I don't think
What
so.
do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
Yep. I agree. Sounds like it's Dorado.
Need something? Go bother Crux.
You're a testy one.
Sorry. Haven't slept in 36 hours, thanks to another shit job.
36 hours? That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy.
Uh-oh.
I go where I'm told.
The charlatans send you to the Sulphur Springs?
I smell that bad, huh? Like I said, it was a shit job, but I can't talk details. Especially to an outsider. See you around, Pathfinder.
Dorado's heart rate elevated when you mentioned the Sulphur Springs, Pathfinder.
There you go.
We should talk.
Let's get back to Crux and reveal that we believe it is Dorado. Of course, it's one of those situations where if you're wrong, they're probably going to kill this person, so... Oh, wrong floor. And I can't go up like that, because there's a ledge above us. Here we go.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I asked about her last job, she was evasive.
Her mission was at the port. She should have been nowhere near the springs.
Yeah.
Aquila, detain Dorado, quietly.
On it.
Good work, Pathfinder. I'll make sure the charlatan knows you helped us settle the matter.
Another 2% viability and a level up. Let's take a look at the map. I think we're done down here. Can we get out of here by heading south? I noticed we haven't fully explored this way. Oop. Yakari.
Are you a new recruit too?
No, just happened to stumble on this place.
Oh, you're the Pathfinder. Crux said we're to be nice to you. I'm new here. Still trying to take everything in.
Why join the collective?
I lived in port my whole life. Then Sloane shows up and demands a protection fee. My family was still reeling from encounters with Ket. We couldn't pay, so the outcast banished us to the Badlands. The collective promised us protection and a chance to get back at Sloane. So I took it.
See you around.
Alright. Let's see. I think this is all just closed up, but it looks like there's a container we can loot. Maybe even a couple.
I am running with the wrong crew.
Hey!
Joking, but seriously, that's an impressive amount of merch.
It is. Although I'm pretty sure the initiative has them beat. Okay. Let's take a look at it again. Yeah, we're done in here. Let's go ahead and get back out. Bases like this are always cool, but no one ever thinks about the logistics involved with this sort of thing. Like having to carry all the supplies down here. Those enormous crates, they had to carry all those things down here. Cannot be easy. Here we go. Got some wild animals chasing us in there, but we are out. Okay, yes, there is still this little outpost here. This hidden cache. This hidden cache, and collecting that last plant sample. Once that's done, though, I mean, this place looks pretty good. Again, other than that, let's go get that. Ugh, that was not fun. Alright, got the armor. Well, everything that was in there. Come on. There we go. Alright. One more hidden cache. You have to wonder if these mushroom-like things were at one point the native species here. What am I focusing on? Ah. Looks like there's something to scan in there. Let's do some killing. Whoa! Damn! That was crazy. Oh, damn, there's a Hydra over there. Well, that helped. I think that's everybody. Yep. Other than this thing. Which, is this thing even on? I think it's confused. Right in the weak spot. Nope, does it even... Yeah, okay. Still getting hit. Alright. And now we scan for 110 Milky Way points. Alright. That was a little bit ridiculous, but it's now done. Wow. Datapad. Personal log, Davin. Robot thing's cleared out. Working on salvage now, but that metal's tough to crack. Need to work quickly before the collective of the outcasts show up and reap the spoils of our hard work. Okay. I think this is from the group that was harvesting from the base of the monolith. Alright. Let's see. Yep, still on the hidden cache. Is it on top of this thing or under it? Ah! Thank goodness, I was afraid I was going to have to find some way to the top of that thing. Alright. Not bad. Let's get back to the Nomad. Okay. Let's get that last plant sample. There it is. Gathered and properly cooked, these plants would be a tasty source of vitamins and minerals. Excellent. 8 of 10. Not bad. My guess is the last two are on Eladin, but not a great place to find plants, I'm sure. Okay. Now there's still... Well, see, frustratingly, there's also this cave, which is still showing up in white, even though we cleared it last time. Let's take a look at this outpost, though, which should, I should note, also be cleared, because that's where we went in and helped Reyes kick out the Rokar. So, although it did look like there's a deeper section of that cave back there, so maybe there's something back there. Or maybe there's even just some loot right at the entrance. We'll see. Alright, here we are.
Got them all.
Well, there's a container. Anything else in here? Before I go deeper, and I want to see if that one container was it. Nope. Didn't really expect it to be. You know what? Let's check outside too. Because it's entirely possible that whatever it is on the roof. Before delving deep into a cave, I'd rather check up here. Nothing. Okay. Sounds like they're fighting an Addy back there. If he wants to follow us in here, he can.
How much violence?
Let's see. Looks like there's a whole area off to the right here. Iridium? Container? Another container. I think this is a dead end. Take a look at the map. Indeed it is. Let's check the other end. Let's see what we got down here. I see more lithium. And a container back here. Yep, container. Thought maybe it was a scannable, but no. Okay. Hope that's it. Of course, for some reason I can't back out of this. Most places you can Actually, okay, I take that back. Why don't I say it first? Most places you can back out on the map, like there are multiple layers, like levels on the map. But backing that up, on a place like Kadara, where you have so many caves, not every cave has its own level on the map that you can back up out of. So I think that's what's going on here. The smaller caves, like this one, have a map, but it's not part of the main map. So that's why you can't back out of it. Okay, let's see if that did it. Okay, I guess enough that can't be finished off. So why don't we go ahead and head back over there and start turning in some quests. First one's right over here by the old sulfur spring. It's no longer sulfur. They've got all this sulfur filtering equipment that's no longer necessary. I wonder what they're going to do with it.
Hi again. Do you have the locations of the victims? It's the only way to make sure justice is served.
Or you could give the data to me for a quick reward. Something real.
Someone has to be held accountable for these murders.
Thank you. A civilization is nothing without justice.
Alright, 2 more points of viability. Take a look at the map again. I think we're now done out here in the Badlands. So let's go ahead and head back into Kadara Port. Actually, let's see if there's anything in here. I was about to just jump the fence, but...
Move along.
Okay. Didn't know if you would have something to say. I know we talked about him before going out there to find that person that had paid their protection and had still been shipped out. Let's see. Return to Dirk. Yeah, that's in here.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barite samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
Here you go.
Wonderful. Here are your credits. You earned them.
Okay, another 2% increase in viability. Not sure how, but sure, I'll take it. More quests. Alright, at the moment, it looks like the biggest thing we got is get back to the Tempest. We'll see when we get back up to the main part of Kadara Port if there's anything else there. Look at the map here. I mean, we could talk to all these people, see if there's anything they have specific to offer. Along with that, I should create the outlaw weapon or whatever they were talking about. Missed calls on the Tempest. Check back when you get a minute. I don't know why I'm not hearing Suvi's voice, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know really what they meant by the outlaw stuff to research, but anyway. Let's see, Cora, Vetra, Jal, and Drek. I'll check in with each one of them real quick just to see if there's anything.
Guarding the Tempest?
The Nomad. Got some attention when we disembarked, and it's a lot more portable. Seems smart. Only 3 attempts to steal it so far, and 1 offer to buy it.
What was the offer? Just so I know how much I'm driving around.
Negotiations fell apart when he asked if I came with the car. Weird. Must have been something I aimed.
Alright. Hold up. What about this guy?
You sure about this?
Take it this beauty is yours?
The Tempest? Yeah, she's mine.
Hell of a ship. We don't get many like her. Colt Dalton, Kadara Docks Manager. Sloan said to make sure no one harasses you.
Huh.
Awfully nice of her.
Uncharacteristically so. You must be important.
How safe is it here?
Safety's a commodity on Kadara. It depends on how much you're willing to spend. The port's gun-free, but murder comes in all shapes and sizes. Still, better than living outside the mountain. It's no man's land out there.
Indeed.
Does Kadara get a lot of traffic?
Since we moved in? Oh yeah. Kadara is one of the few planets in Helios with a functioning economy. Got Angara and exiles from all over Helios moving their cargo through this port.
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Alright. I think we already talked to Vetra last time. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have my jump jet on.
Scott.
Okay, nothing there. Let's check in with Jal and Drac.
Pathfinder, I'm uncomfortable here. I'm trying to be cheerful, but I'm not doing a good job.
Shh, Jal, keep your voice down.
Why? I am not ashamed of my feelings.
Okay. Weird conversation.
Can't believe it. You know, Kadara ain't half bad. Nexus could learn a thing or two.
Who do you think the charlatan could be?
Anyone or no one. A lot of people would rather get behind a story than face reality.
I assume you have opinions about Sloan?
That's putting it lightly. Sloan switched sides, helped the uprising when she was head of Nexus security. I don't like Tan any more than I like her, but loyalty counts.
How does this place stack up to the Krogan colony?
Hard to compare. The colony's ours. It works for Krogan. But these exiles are onto something here if they can just get along.
Why do you drink here instead of Tartarus?
This place has Umi. She gets me. Or at least she keeps pouring.
Don't have too much fun.
We'll see.
Alright. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything else, so let's get back to the ship. Alright.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Okay.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Right, I'm not going to talk to Gil just yet. Meeting with Aksul, 2 rider from Moshe Sefa. Pathfinder, Jal expressed that you wish to meet with Aksul. It has been a long time since he and I spoke. He was so changed by the Ket. It was difficult to talk to him, but perhaps enough time has passed, and together we can reason with him. I arranged a meeting at my laboratory on Aya. Please come at your earliest convenience. Very interesting. Call me, 2 rider from Rez Vidal. Rider, something interesting just fell into my lap. Call me when you have a minute. Rez. Aya Diplomatic Efforts, 2 rider from Director Jaron Tan. When we left our old home, we never planned on having to negotiate with an alien civilization for a new one. It's vital we placate the Angara to keep them on our side. They've opened an embassy on Aya, and our diplomatic team is already settling in. I'm counting on you to ensure our success. You've established ties with the Resistance leader, the Moshai, and Aya's governor. Do all you can to learn everything about them and their supporters. The better we understand Aya's political structure, the more successful we'll be gaining their help colonizing Helios. Director Tan. And your debt, 2 rider from Sellers. I wanted to send my appreciation for clearing my dear friend Sanjeev's name. I hate to imagine the ordeal he was subjected to by the exiles who took him, but it does my heart good to know that he will be remembered as a faithful member of this incredible endeavor and not a traitor. Perhaps now I can finally put the Nexus revolts behind me and start looking to the future. Yours, Sellers. You're making waves, 2 rider from Reyes Vidal. Spread the word at Tartarus and in port of your expert handling of the Rokar. I only made a few embellishments and left out my involvement, of course. Wouldn't want to steal your spotlight, Rez. Dear customer, to customer 427 from Bootleggers Association of Kadara, we appreciate your previous business and hope you enjoyed our unique, power-backed homebrewed spirits. We are constantly improving and experimenting on new blends, so be sure to check back with us. Sincerely, Zed, founder of the BAOK. Okay. Matriarch credits, 2 rider from Drac. It was a scam. Do me a favor and don't tell Vetra, okay? Yeah. Remnant Brain, 2 rider from PB. Rider, okay, so just for fun, I decided to blast the Remnant data core with energy to see what that would do. First use the battery off the Nomad, don't tell kill, nothing. Then a Mass Effect field, biotics, Cora helped, still nothing. Then I took it to Jal and made him use his bioelectricity thing. Jackpot. The entire thing lit up. I caught it all on my Omni tool. Ever see synapses firing? It was like that. I mean, this data core is almost like a tiny Remnant brain, so that's cool. Not sure how exactly I'm going to apply this to getting the data, though. Peebs. Okay. Cool, though. And I think, yep, everything else is new. Or old, I mean. Let's see. Check your email and respond to...
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Okay. I think we needed to talk to Reyes on the video conference, but along with that... Let's see. Strike team missions. May as well take care of that real quick. Successful. Successful. Okay, they're back on the job again. AVP. Collect all rewards. Milky Way research data, minerals, consumables, tech minerals, tech materials, credits. Okay, and I got 2 AVP points. Let's see. Interesting stuff. Gray market connections. And hunting parties. Okay. Let's see. Let's head up here and check in on the video conference call.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Ryder, how's my favorite Pathfinder?
Suvi said you called about something important.
Thought you could use a night off. Sloane's holding a get-together for the locals. I managed to snag an invite. Care to be my +1?
Sloane doesn't seem like the party type.
She sees these events as a necessary evil to keep the people happy.
I'd never say no to free drinks.
Especially from Sloane's reserve. I'll meet you outside Outcast HQ.
Okay. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but that was not it. Let's get back down there.
It appears festivities are underway. Mr. Vidal asked you to meet him at the entrance.
I brought my formal tracksuit.
Hold up. This is a private event.
Name's Ryder. Human Pathfinder? I'm kind of a big deal.
There's no rider on the list.
He's with me. Reyes Vidal.
Go on in.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Reyes Vidal. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show.
Remember what I said about fashionably late?
Shh. Introduce me to your companion.
Pathfinder? Meet Kima Dorgan, the Angaran representative to Sloane, and a friend.
I didn't think Reyes had friends. Only contacts and colleagues.
Oh, I'm those as well. Who do you think secured him an invitation to this event?
Sorry to cut this short, but I need to take care of something.
Abandoning me already?
It won't take long. There are important players here tonight. You should mingle, make a good impression.
You're gonna be playing catch-up on all the fun.
I work best one step behind. Promise.
And there he goes.
Any idea what he's up to?
It's better not to worry about what Reyes does. Enjoy the party.
Who can we talk to here? Guess we can check in with Sloane Kelly.
Pathfinder, what an unexpected surprise.
Nice of you to throw a party for the locals.
We both know I'm not doing this to be nice.
Smart, then.
Like I said, there's no reason we can't be civilized. Enjoy the party.
Mingle with the party guests. Oh! Bartender's here.
I'd like a drink.
What's the name of my bar?
What?
You want a drink? Answer the question.
Krala's song.
That's weird. Okay. Who else is here? Gambler.
You playing a game?
Trying to. This idiot can't decide on evens or odds.
You look lucky. Which should I choose?
Go evens.
Okay, evens.
Congratulations.
Holy shit. I won! I actually won!
Don't spend it all in one place.
Datapad. Personal log. Charlasa Rona. New entry. First official day as an outcast. Supposed to meet with Cadis in an hour. Zeth says he's a major hard-ass, but he was nice enough during my recruitment, for a Turian anyway. I'll just make sure not to be late. Update, never mind, they were right, major hard-ass. Who else is here? Let's see. Ah, guess we can talk to her again.
Good to see you again, Pathfinder.
What's it mean to be an Angaran representative to Sloan?
Sloan relies on me to provide an Angaran perspective.
Does she listen to you?
Only in extreme cases. She makes a show of being pro-Angaran, but her priority is the outcasts. She throws these parties to mollify my people. It won't work forever.
Are you part of the Resistance?
No. Aphra and I share information, but Kadara's problems come first. If war breaks out between the Collective and the outcasts, it will be my people who suffer.
How did you meet Reyes?
The only way anyone meets Reyes Vidal. Through business. His skills are very valuable in Kadara Port.
I hope these pirates haven't given you a bad view of my people.
Don't worry, Ryder. I judge individuals, not groups. You, for example, I like. Not sure about who you work for, but I've learned to keep my options open.
You never know who might end up in charge.
Exactly.
Have you seen Reyes?
No, but I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Nice talking to you, Kima.
Likewise, Pathfinder.
Okay. Cadus.
Crashing parties now, Ryder?
I'm here with a friend.
Mysteriously absent friend. Just keep a low profile. Sloan's already gonna give me hell.
I guess they don't want me here.
Reyes, where are you?
No answer, but I believe he headed to one of the side rooms when we arrived, Pathfinder.
Let's see what he's up to.
Damn it. Why can't the serial numbers be in the same spot?
Take the night off. Come out for a drink. Should have known you were up to something.
Ryder, it's not what it looks like.
So you didn't use me as a distraction to go through Sloan's stuff?
Okay, yes. But it's for both our benefit.
You've been making a lot of promises.
Shit, someone's coming. We need a distraction.
Sorry. My friend had a bit too much to drink.
She didn't even care.
Hey, it worked.
Next time, I come up with the plan. Finally. Here it is.
Oh.
That's what this was all about? Whiskey?
The only bottle of Mount Milgram in Andromeda. Triple distilled and 645 years old. This isn't whiskey. It's treasure.
I hope you're planning on sharing.
Huh. We'll see. Let's get out of here. Gorgeous, isn't it? I sometimes forget. Is Andromeda everything you hoped it would be?
Every day is an adventure. Even my nights off are interesting. What about you? Why did you come here, Reyes?
To be someone.
You're someone to me?
To new adventures.
And new friends.
Okay. On hold, wait for trouble to come calling. Take a look at the map. Nothing new. Was that it for now? Wait for trouble to come. I wonder what that means exactly. Check the journal. Let me check the other quests. Alright, I don't see anything else. Let's get back to the Tempest. Maybe trouble will come calling when we're there. Alright.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
I know. Check the email again. Nothing new. Alright, well, this is a minorly frustrating end to things here, because I was hoping to actually, like, finish stuff on Kadara. But I think that we're just gonna have to wait for the moment. So, I guess things are gonna end here now. In the next video, we've got a whole lot of stuff we can do. Now, there are 2 new planets we can go to. Well, we've been to Eladin, but we can do a lot of stuff on Eladin. Along with that, there's that planet that was supposed to be the Turian Golden World. And now, along with that, there's also all the stuff that needs to be done on the Nexus. And then there's even stuff that has to be done on Aya, which... On the Nexus, we got that whole anti-AI group that we gotta keep them from succeeding with their terrorist attack. We gotta talk with Vetra's sister Sid. We gotta go ahead and check out the Angara embassy there and figure out the whole diplomatic talks that are gonna be taking place. Now, along with that, on Aya, we potentially have the option to meet Akzul. So we got a lot of stuff that's going on. The head of the Rokar, I mean, there with Akzul. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff to see going forward. But for now, unfortunately, it looks like Kadara is going to have to wait in terms of settlement. This has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.